Hello and welcome to this video about Jaguar XK8 and my new CTEK MXS 5.0 battery charger. This is video 78 in my series of XK8 videos. In this video I'm going to give my first impressions on my new battery charger and some additional leads I bought for it. I'm going to go through the video in 4 sections. First I'm going to go through the unboxing and go through the contents of the charger. Secondly, I'm going to talk through the English manual. Third, I'm going to look at the extra LED indicator leads I purchased, and also section 4, the length of all the leads, which is probably particularly important because you've got to feed it into the back of your car from the power supply in your garage or outside. If you're watching this video, you're probably interested in Jaguar XK8s or Jaguar XKRs, X100s. If you are, mine to suggest you subscribe to my channel by pressing the rectangular red subscribe button with subscribe written on it, clicking the bell to be reminded when videos are aired, and click the thumbs up if you like the video or thumbs down if you don't. And if you have any questions or comments, and please ask them in the comment section below the video. Okay then, section 1, unboxing and contents. So it's my Christmas present from 2020. CTEK battery charger MXS 5.0, an intelligent charger that safely charges your battery. It's easy to connect, comes with 5-year warranty. It's got a quite nice box, very simple 4-step process. So let's have a look what we get inside. It's quite a small charger. It's 5 amps, but it's most of the time it's a trickle charger, I understand. There we go. I see most of the box's packaging. Or actually leads in this case. There you go then. So, oh, there. Got this is one of the leads. This is all the leads on the back there. This is the eyelet comfort charge lead. It comes with this one as standard. I think this is M6. There are 6mm holes on the eyelets and the comfort connector. Oh, the rest of it's all tangled up in the box. So I've undone the crocodile clips. Everything's a bit of a tangle. Just feed this through. It's actually got these rubber bungs holding the charger to the cardboard. I'll do that later, I think. Figure out how to get them off. Get a nice glossy manual. I'll review that shortly. We'll just run through that in a minute. Some basic instructions on the back. As I say, there's lots of pages, but it's in several languages. I think I'll look at that later. Get a nice carry bag, putting the whole thing in. CTEK, as I say. So get 2 options of leads with this to connect it to. One of which is the eyelet, and the other one is the crocodile connector. I'll try and get it off here. This bird's nest. These are actually Swedish designed chargers, but I believe they're assembled in China, as with a lot of electronics these days. There you go, there's the crocodile clip connector, again with the comfort socket on the end. So 2 ways of fastening the charger on. If you look at the charger itself then, I'll just pull that off now. So we can get these rubber bungs out. There you go, 1, 2. Oh, we're free. So charger, it's not much bigger than my hand. It's quite light. On the front then we've got the indicator, 8 processes, 4 different programs. So if we look a bit of a close look at the back of the box that I just missed, obviously we've got the contents of the kit there in picture form, and then the 8-stage charging process, and some basic specs. This particular one is the 5 amp charger, so it's good for up to 160 amp hour batteries. So it's good for an XK8 battery, a big battery. There you go. So the packaging is very nice, and explains everything you need to know. Going back to the charger itself then, on the side of it, as I say, it gives a spec, and you can see they're assembled in China, designed and developed in Sweden by CTEK Sweden AB. And it looks very nice. Very good job those lads have done. And the guys in China have really screwed it together well as well, to be honest. It feels a quality product. Fitted with a 3-pin plug for the UK. The leads seem to be quite long. I'll give you the lengths later in the video. There you go. Very, very nice. Quality charger, I believe. To emphasise that, when I actually looked at the carry bag, I noticed afterwards that there's actually some basic instructions printed on the other side of the bag, which I thought was very, very clever. Sort of reminiscent of iPad and Apple sort of stuff. Really nice touch, lads. Well done. So it just oozes quality. Section 2 then, run through the English manual. I'd say you get a nice glossy manual with it. It gives you the basic instructions on the back, as I said before. The only pages, I think there's 6 pages per language. First page then, we'll go through, congratulations, you got your charger. It shows you the basic contents of what you should have in your kit. And then on the right hand side, how to charge. It's a 4-step process. Connect the battery to the charger to the battery, connect the charger to the wall, the socket. It'll all power up. Check which charging program you want. Small battery, normal battery, AGM, or that's absorbent glass matte battery, or recondition your battery. And then you watch it and go through the 8-step display until it gets to where you want it to be, which is normally fully charged 7, and then trickle charging and maintain your battery after that. Second page then runs through the charging programs and the specs. On the right hand side, you've got the error lamp, what to do, the power lamp, and then ready to use. So it gives you some indication there of with the size of the battery, how long it will take to charge. So there you go, 110 amp hour battery, typical XK8 battery, is going to take about 26 hours to charge from empty to 80%. But very few batteries are actually completely flat, but there you go. Third page then is this quite nice graphic at the top here I've highlighted in red, shows the current and voltage fluctuations. So you got desultification at the start in program, or sorry, stage 1. It's flicking up and down. Then you got the soft start, which it gradually builds up the voltage. Then bulk, it gradually builds it up and more. Absorption keeps it steady, but then the amps drop off. Analyze basically just checks you haven't got less than 12 volts. And then stage 6 is then reconditioning, where it ramps up the voltage to 15.8 to try and shove a bit more in. And then you got floating, which is your basically trickle charging and pulsing to get it to keep it maintained over a long time. If you look at the bottom, you've got the time limit, or the maximum time that each stage is allowed to take. You can see you've got 8 hours, 20 hours, 8 hours. Analysis is only 3 minutes, and recon anywhere between 2 hours and 6 hours. And then you've got the floating, which most people use it for. You've got 10 days and it starts again to charge. Page 4 then goes through the process again, and you've got some instructions how to connect and disconnect your charger to the battery. It's interesting for batteries mounted inside the vehicle. It advocates that you connect the red clamp to the battery's positive, the black clamp to the chassis remote from the fuel pipe and battery, which I believe is very good practice. 3, connect the charger to the wall, disconnect charger from wall socket before disconnecting the battery, and then disconnect the black clamp before the red clamp. That's if you're using crocodile clips. Yeah, interesting. Then the couple last pages are just specs and some safety requirements. You maybe want to just double check that in case you think you may have any problems. Finally, there's a warranty, limited warranty for 5 years. So there you go. That's the manual. Section 3 then, extra LED indicators. So I'd actually purchased some extra LED indicators because these traffic lights, I saw them, they look really snazzy. I bought this panel one that you can actually mount inside the boot. I think I'm going to mount it somewhere near the CD player. I saw one of the guys on the forums had fitted one previously, similar. So have a look what you get. It's very basic. Traffic light system, charge now, charge, and OK. So you got less than 60%, 60 to 80%, and over 80% charged. So here we go. It comes with, it's already fused. It's a fused carrier there. Large eyelets. The eyelets are actually M8 when you buy this one. And there you go, the comfort connector with the bung. And there you go, the traffic lights system. So I'm going to fit that to the boot so that before I fit the, I can monitor the battery condition very, very quickly just by watching the traffic lights. That's the panel version. I did actually buy the eyelet version because I have 2 other cars, so my idea was to actually fit these to my 2 daily drivers, my wife and my own car, in case I want to top the battery up, particularly with all these lockdowns happening at the moment. It seems pertinent to possibly use the charger on those cars from time to time, just to make sure the batteries are in tip-top condition, particularly now it's getting a bit colder in the winter. So this is the more basic eyelet LED indicator, if I can get in there. It's a nice box. This is a bit smaller. You get the same traffic light system, or you get a little book. Oh, it's a bit dog-eared. I'll flick through that in a minute. Just put that down to one side. That's my other one. Get organised. There you go. It's the same. Comes fused again. 8mm diameter eyelets, and there you go. Your traffic light system. But obviously, it's just a loose lead with a comfort connector on. It's a bit more basic. I think it's about half the price of the panel mount one. But you can see the wire isn't quite the same gauge. The lead isn't as long, which I'll go into lead lengths, which will obviously explains that it's a cheaper and shorter option of lead, which will probably suffice for my my daily drivers. But I wanted something a bit more snazzy for my XK8, so panel for the XK8 and the more basic ones for my other cars, other daily drivers. There you go, the 2 LED indicators. There you go, the eyelets indicated positive and negative. There you go. So let's have a quick look through the manual we saw earlier. It's very small, as you can see. Got the traffic light system, the different types of indicator you can get, the panel, the eyelet, and the clamp version. As I said, they're all 8mm hole eyelets. You get a little template for cutting the hole for the panel. That's going to be handy for me. I think I've missed a page here. There's a how to mount it in the panel. Basically cut your hole and push it in, and then you see that's if you want to use the eyelet. There's the comfort indicator there. Before accurate charge indication, wait 30 minutes after battery use. Well, this is interesting. Not quite sure why you need to do that, but you need to wait 30 minutes. There you go. It does actually mention here about the cable size, minimum 1.3 millimeters squared and maximum 2.5 meters long with a 15 amp fuse. So the resistance of those cables is significant, obviously, when you charge your battery for long periods through those wires. So hence the panel one comes with a lot thicker wires. Okay, so section 4, finally, the lengths of all the leads. So what I've done here, I've literally taped the leads to the floor of my garage along with the tape measure just to get some indication how long the leads are if you're interested in wiring it up and finding a socket. So the main power lead is about 1.3 meters, 1.4 meters long. The actual comfort connector end is roughly just over a meter long. The standard leads that come with the kit, the eyelet and the clamps, they're roughly like 0.37, I think it's 0.42, something like that, of a meter. You have 37 centimeters or 42 centimeters long. They're not very long at all, to be honest. And then the additional items, the LED indicators, they're quite a bit longer. So the basic one is about 0.55, half a meter long, but the panel one is massive. It's really long. It's basically 1.5 meters long, give or take. If you stretch that out, it'll get to 1.5 meters. So that panel one is a bit more expensive, but you get what you pay for, as with a lot of things. So just review again. The power lead is about 1.4 meters long. The male lead, comfort lead in the main charger is about a meter long. The supplied leads are about 0.37 to 0.42 meters long. And if you go for the LED and panel and the comfort eyelet LED panel, you're looking at 1.5 meters for the panel and 0.55 meters for the eyelet. So you get a lot more length of wire, and the wire does get thicker the longer the lead is. Okay, there you go. Unboxing and contents, the manual, LED indicator leads, and the lengths of the leads. There you go, CTEK charger in very short video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you find that interesting. If you're looking to buy a CTEK battery charger, lots of people do that own XK8s and use them successfully. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, comment and subscribe if you'd like to see more XK8 videos.